Okay, guys, we are going to learn about the Socratic seminar. Okay, you're going to take notes over this presentation as we are going to go into detail about the Socratic seminar that we're going to be participating in coming up here soon. Okay, the essential question that we're learning about today is, what is a Socratic seminar and what is our role in the Socratic seminar? Okay, remember, guys, as you take notes, abbreviate, shorthand. Don't try to copy it word for word. Okay, it's important that you remember and you get the most important facts or details or the things that you want to remember. But you don't have to write it in complete sentences. This isn't for somebody else to read. You're going to turn them into me today for points. But again, your notes are always for you. So it doesn't necessarily need to be in complete sentences. It just needs to be something that you can remember when you're going back and reviewing what your notes are. The goal or the objective of Socratic seminars is for us to develop a deeper understanding, a better understanding of complex ideas through challenging and thoughtful dialogue. For us, it's more important that we learn how to think for ourselves, or it's more important that I help you learn how to think for yourselves than it is for me to just give you the right answer for you to remember or memorize for the right answer for a test, and then never truly understand how you got to the answer or how to solve the problem. So these Socratic seminars are an exercise for us in helping us think for ourselves and helping us inquire or reason to find the correct answer. Okay, the Socratic method was developed or inspired by the famous philosopher Socrates. Okay, it's a form of inquiry or question-based conversation that is used to spur critical thinking and drive formation of ideas and concepts. Again, it's really helping us to develop our problem-solving skills. Through Socratic seminars, okay, we develop confidence in articulating our own ideas while also providing support and evidence with reason-based thinking. So what is the Socratic seminar? Okay, the Socratic seminar is a structured, organized, collaborative or collective dialogue that's focused on a common text or resource or problem that we have already looked at, we've already analyzed, and we then develop some specific questions that we want to answer as a group, or that we want to work towards as a group. Okay, this strategy provides a format for students to practice skills in critical thinking, in reading, and inquiry as you guys participate in this inquiry-based dialogue. Okay, so those are the skills that we're working on developing here. Okay, guys, I want you guys to turn to or open up the handout that's titled Dialogue versus Debate for Socratic Seminar. Okay, one of the important pieces that we remember is that the Socratic seminar is a collective search for information or exploration of ideas through dialogue rather than a debate. Okay, we are not defending our own opinion or defending our own point of view. Okay, we're all on the same team as we are all working together to develop or reason or understand the general idea. Okay, so as you guys are looking at the handout titled Dialogue versus Debate, okay, I want you guys to go down and kind of highlight and look at some of the differences between what a dialogue is versus what a debate is. Okay, a couple of the key differences, or a couple of the key things that we want to strive for, okay, or really work against, is that we, in a dialogue, we want to have an open viewpoint where our viewpoint may possibly change, as opposed to in a debate, we would strictly be arguing our point of view, and strictly trying to change the other person's mind. Okay, that's not what we're doing in Socratic seminar. Again, we're all on the same team. We're all working towards that same answer. Okay, in a dialogue, we assume that many people have pieces of the answer, and that cooperation amongst the group or questioning amongst the group will help us work towards a possible solution. Whereas in a debate, okay, we would assume that there's only one person that has one right answer, and we're trying to change the other person or every other person's mind. So again, as we work through these Socratic seminars, we're not necessarily trying to change anybody's point of view, as we are questioning and trying to understand their reasoning, and come to a possible solution or a collective solution for the idea. Okay. One of the third differences, or one of the other big differences between a dialogue and a debate, is that in a dialogue, the conversation is going to remain open. Okay. We may end the conversation with a solution that we all agree or decide on, but it's very likely that we won't. Okay. Whereas in a debate, okay, the debate's not over until somebody changes the other person's point of view, or the debate isn't over until there's a conclusion and there's a sought after winner or a loser in the conversation. So again, as we're working through this Socratic seminar, guys, I want us to really focus and remember that we are working together. We're not debating one another. Okay. Guys, the next deal you're going to do is turn to the handout titled Roles and Responsibilities of the Participant. Okay. And we're going to look at a couple of the key responsibilities that you guys have in order to participate and make the Socratic seminar as successful as possible. Okay. One of the main things, guys, is that it is vitally important that you are prepared to participate in the Socratic seminar. So you want to read the text carefully. You want to examine whatever piece of work that we are discussing. You want to take notes on it. You want to reflect on it. Okay. When reading the text, you want to use your critical reading process strategies, such as annotating and marking the text, and writing in the margins, and taking Cornell notes, and all the different things that we've talked about so far as you are reading that text and working through that text. Okay. Secondly, you want to develop 2 or more open-ended, high level 2, level 3 on our Costas level of thinking type questions. Okay. You guys can refer to your handout when trying to create these questions. But these questions will really help guide the group and really help us probe deeper into the meaning of the article or the text that we're reading, and the author's intention and their point of view. Okay. During the Socratic seminar, okay, you have to participate. The quality of the seminar is only as good as the people that are involved in it. And it won't be good if everybody doesn't participate, or you participate without thinking, or without preparing beforehand. Okay, so you have to do your part to make the Socratic seminar work. Okay. A big part of participating in the Socratic seminar is asking questions when you are confused, or if you don't understand something clearly. Okay. Another big part of it is not just stating your opinion, okay, but giving evidence from the article or from the text to support whatever claims you're making. Okay. So again, you want to make sure you do a good job of going through your article, really highlighting and underlining those key facts, those main ideas, the most important pieces, so that when we're doing the Socratic seminar, you can refer back to that as you're giving your evidence and your support for your ideas. Okay. After the seminar, okay, it's important that we go back both as a class and as an individual and reflect on your participation within the Socratic seminar. Okay, but you also want to reflect on the content that we talked about. Okay, so you're reflecting on both ends of it. You're going to reflect on what we talked about. Okay, but then also how the Socratic seminar went. Okay, and the process that you used in order to get to the Socratic seminar. Guys, the last handout I want you guys to turn to or flip to is the rules of engagement for a Socratic seminar. Okay, we got to talk about a couple of the agreed upon norms or agreed upon rules that we're going to follow in order to have a constructive, appropriate dialogue that's both academic and structured in nature. Okay, so as you guys are looking through that handout, again, just a couple of the main points or a couple of the main rules that we have to remember. First is that you got to be prepared. Okay, and you got to participate. Again, you want to have your notes. You want to have the article. You want to annotate it beforehand. You want to come up with questions before you ever get to the Socratic seminar so that you're ready to go and that you're ready to participate. Okay. A second key rule that we got to follow is that we got to show respect for all people and their own ideas. Okay. We aren't going to talk down to each other. Okay. We aren't going to put each other down. We aren't going to use sarcasm or crack jokes. Okay. We are all, again, working as a group to get to the best understanding or the best possible solution that we can. So it's important that we respect each other, okay, and respect each other's ideas. A next piece of important rule that we're going to follow is that, again, we want to make sure that we are referring to the text, making sure that we're giving specific examples. We don't want to just spurt out what we think without giving or showing any evidence in the article as we get through the article and we're processing the article. Again, we want to stray away from or change away from our opinions. And we want to really provide evidence and support for any claim that we're making. Okay, so you want to refer to the text often, okay, and keep looking back through it so that any claim that is made by the group, you can find evidence in the text to back up that claim. Okay, and then the last important piece is that as we are doing the Socratic seminar, as we're working through it and we're talking about it as a group, you want to make sure that you are still taking notes. Okay, you want to jot down important points that we come up with or new questions that pop into your head as we're talking or somebody else is talking through it. So those are just some of the rules that we want to make sure that we follow as we are doing the Socratic seminar. Guys, okay, that's it for the presentation. Okay, you now are going to review the 2 Ed Puzzle videos on the Socratic seminar. Okay, answer the questions in that. And then after that, you are going to open your What is Your Life's Blueprint article. Okay, and that is the article that we're going to be discussing for our Socratic seminar. So you want to annotate that article, okay, read through it, underline it, find all the important facts, find all of the author's important points, and get those ready for the Socratic seminar, okay? You're going to come up with 2 level 2 or level 3 questions and put those into both writing and add them to the class